everybody, Edo here, and this is Adventureland by Wolfgang Kramer and Michael Kiesling. And this is actually a big box 10 plus game by HABA. So HABA is known for their younger, really colorful, really big, fantastic kids games. I mean young like, as low as probably 2 or 3 and getting up to 5 or 6. So this is a step up, and I believe they've done this title and perhaps another 1 or 2 since. But Adventureland is a pretty straightforward, interesting adventure, if you will. Though storytelling's pretty light. It's basically a game where the players, 2 to 4, start at the top of the board, and on your turn you can take 2 actions. So you can move. You're like queens, so you can move. Oh no, not queens, like rooks. You can move all the way horizontally or vertically, or all the way horizontally, and anything in between. So you can move down 3 and across 4, etc., etc. But what you can't do is you can never come back. So you're always moving downwards and to the left. So basically, the dynamic here is you're moving and you're collecting on different spaces. You have these herbs, the swords, the fog monsters, the gold, and the companions, and you're working your way down, but you can never come back. So everyone's just trying to move a little bit to get what they want, but maybe you want to speed for a companion. Now, basically, the way it works is companions typically are worth lots of points. The more companions a single character has that's picked it up along the way, the more they're worth. There's some different modes that do this differently, but generally companions are good. And companions also give you +1 when attacking. The herbs are not typically worth points, but they give you adds to attacking, so this is a 3, so give you +3. In some modes, swords are worth points, but mostly it lets you roll a die for attacking. And then the monsters are what are worth lots of points. And these are, this is 8 victory points, and it's got 16, so my character's worth 1, companions are +1 as well, then I'd have my herbs, then I might have my swords to roll a few dice to try to overcome it. So again, essentially what you're trying to do is work down, but score as many points as you can, and build up enough pluses and die rolls to take out the fog monsters. What you can't see so well, and I have the pieces on it, but this is a gorgeous board, and it's actually laid out on a grid, but they did a fabulous job making the grid not feel like it's impacting the art. It's really, really splendid. There's also like the water spirit, and when gold comes in, the water spirit moves to it, and if it strikes a character along the river, they get knocked out. So you can go for gold, which are worth victory points, but there's some risk there. Oh, and on your turn, you're going to draw cards that are like A9, F5, F5, and that's where you're going to populate the different characters. Though the herbs are always in the forest, the swords are always in the mountains, that kind of thing. Fog monsters are always in the fog. So that's basically the game. It's straightforward. It's fun. You do have some little decisions, but it isn't incredible. It's solid. The production value is fantastic. HABA knows how to make great wooden things. And, it feels a little light on the fantasy element of it and a little light on the strategy. So Garden Dice is an amazing game that has similar grids, but has more complexity and chunkiness and density to it. Kingdom Builder has more strategy and tactical decision-making along the way. This is a lightweight version. It's a little bit of a gap. Like, I wouldn't have a kid who's using HABA stuff and move up here, but I think if you dial this down and you were targeting to play this game with your 6, 7, 8-year-old, I think it's a really nice fit to have some of those layered on complexities. It's easy to get into, it's fun to play, and it plays quick, and it's easy to make your decisions. So overall, very strong entry. Didn't blow me away, but certainly won't disappoint. So this is Adventureland. Check it out. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.